Hi Capricorns, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. So for all my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering February 7th till the 13th, as you can see below. And for this week, guys, on the 8th, we have Ceres, the dwarf planet, moving into Gemini. So this is us maybe focusing or taking more time to pay attention to our mental health and take care of our mental health, information we're consuming, our thought patterns, and our communication. And then on the same day, we have Mars and Capricorn trining Uranus and Taurus. So this is giving us the gift and the ability to initiate and go through and take action towards change, our stability, our growth, our security, okay, and doing things in our own unique individual way. This is not the time to sit back and be lazy. You got to be intentional and take action and be serious about your life, because now you have the opportunity to do what's been hard and kind of have it go more in your favor. You're gonna be passionate about change and being able to work towards change at this time. Okay. All right. And it's like, I hear you, but I need to see you. I need you to show me that you're serious, that kind of energy. Okay. All right. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to extended reading below in description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so my beautiful Capricorns, when it comes to your health, I do feel like you could be dehydrated. Maybe you need to drink a little bit more water at this time, or fluids, maybe not so much sugary drinks and stuff like that, although you can still have them, but just make sure you're staying hydrated. But also take care of your emotional health. Take care of how you're feeling, okay? Don't suppress your feelings and emotions. There could be something regarding family that has been worrying you, or maybe a family member or someone who you consider to be like family that is sick or maybe going through something, and you're kind of concerned about them. It's almost like affecting you because you care so much, or maybe they depend on you for something. You have to kind of take care of them, or it's like you're kind of needing to step up and kind of be the head of the household or take care of this person. So something with family or children or kids could be stressing you out and could be weighing heavy. And maybe family is very important to you, or needing to repair some kind of relationship within the family is going to help you feel a little bit better, and also help you with your health, not just like physical health, but mental and emotional. Okay. And I do also feel like there maybe could be some issues with either like hair or your skin, or something with like maybe not enough fluids or certain like blood flow, okay, and like needing more oxygen to get to your in your blood. So drinking more water, I think, could be really, really good for you, because sometimes we forget, right? Like we're busy. Sometimes just keeping water with you can like help you just automatically drink it without even thinking about it. Okay, but I do see or feel like family matters that could be coming up that are really stressing you out, and maybe this is something you kind of have no control over. Like there's nothing really you could do except maybe be for them, be there for them, but try not to feel responsible like it's your duty to fix everything, because that could be detrimental to your health when you feel like all the burden is on you. Okay, or if there was like a falling out maybe with a family member, maybe you're not speaking to someone, don't feel like it's all your fault if you did already try and maybe the person hasn't come through, or you haven't been able to reach them, or they haven't gotten back to you. As long as you did your part, try not to feel guilty. Don't let like guilt eat you alive, okay? Because that could really hinder your health. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you're taking a chance, taking a leap of faith. There could be a new beginning. Maybe you're starting a new business, or you're starting a new hobby, or you're trying out a new system or a new strategy, a new tactic, or you're stepping into a new place, a new field, or you're making new friends, new connections. But it feels like you're taking more of a chance, more of a risk. You're like, you know what? Let me just try it. If I make a mistake, it's okay. At least I won't be wondering what if. So you could be trying something new, or you're taking a little bit more risk this week. But I feel like you have the confidence and you're excited about it, not as fearful about it, okay? And maybe the energies are encouraging you to take a little more risk this week, take more chances. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear hold you back, because sometimes fear is what stops us from doing things and just initiating or getting started in general. So don't let fear hold you back. Take a little more risk, take a little more chances. Obviously, I'm not saying like go jump off a bridge or do something crazy like that, but don't be afraid to dive into a new place or try something new, because you never know until you try it out. And if it doesn't work out, okay, cool, it doesn't work out, but at least you kind of tried it for yourself and you found out. Okay, so don't be afraid. You could be in a new space, a new environment, but you'll learn along the way. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here we have excuse me, the 7 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. And it does still apply whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends and benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's okay, it's just the energies, just take what fits, leave the rest out, okay? So on this side, we have the 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles. So you could be dealing with another earth sign like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel more so Taurus, but it could be any other sign. It doesn't have to be just an earth sign, but it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So I feel like this person's very focused on work right now, or school, or their finances, or like reality, their practical life, their living situation. I feel like that could be taking more of like their priority or more of their time at this time. And you are a little bit more emotional at this time, or you're kind of in your feelings a little bit more. And maybe this person is not as, you know, sensitive or as attentive to your needs, or you guys could have a little bit of different love languages, right? Because just because you're a Capricorn doesn't mean you're like only thinking about work and finances. There's other factors, right, that play into it, like your moon, your Venus, everything. Like you could be a very watery Cancer. You could have Capricorn, you could have a water moon, a water rising or something. So regardless of whatever your placements are, I feel like you are a little more emotional, okay, this week. There could have been some issues you could have been having here with someone. So I feel like this is someone you already know, or someone you've been dealing with, or you guys are in a relationship, or you know, things have been a little bit rough. Things have been not perfect, or they've been far from perfect, but it's not over yet. So it's not over. It could have been kind of shaky, or it's been kind of like, you know, walking on eggshells maybe right now, or it's been feeling you've been kind of confused emotionally, not knowing like what's going on. I don't know how they feel about me. Like, did I do something, or how can I fix this? So you've been kind of a little confused. And this person, I think, has just been more focused, or been distracting themselves with work, you know, school, or responsibilities, and they're very hardworking. Maybe they're trying to work towards a goal right now, or they're building something, or they're working on a business, or starting something, and so that's kind of like stressing them out, or that's taking a lot of their time, their attention at this time. So it feels like they're not like in the energy or in like the mood to be like sensitive and emotional. That's just like not them, at least not at this time. And maybe you've been kind of sad because you feel like they're kind of selfish, or they've been not as considerate of your feelings, and they've just been kind of maybe focusing on what they're working on, or what they're building. But I do feel like they mean well with you. I feel like they treat you well for the most part. They're more of like, they'll do things for you. You know, they'll buy you things, or invite you out, or buy you food or something. They're not really the like, oh, I love you, lovey-dovey, you know, communicative type of person, but they'll show you that they care by the things that they do for you, okay? And maybe you want something more. You just want more love. You want more compassion. You want more intimacy, or like, you know, connection. You just want to have more shared emotions, and they're not giving that to you. It feels like they're not maybe fulfilling your needs or fulfilling your desires, but you still have love for them. You care about them. And I think you guys both care about each other at the end of the day. So you're like, okay, you know, maybe I'm just being too emotional. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Like, let me just be a little bit more calm and not act or be too needy or something like that. Not saying that you are being needy, but I just feel like they're very kind of like matter of fact kind of energy. And they're like, what? Like, you got to speak to them with logic, with rationality. They're not like, you can't be too like emotional with them, because they'll be like, what? Like, they don't understand it as much, or it doesn't make sense to them. It sounds like baby talk. And I feel like right now they could be working on a business or working on a goal or something they're trying to achieve. And so anything that's distracting them, they can get irritated or they might get annoyed, or maybe they have already gotten annoyed with you in the past because like, don't you see, like, I'm busy, I'm working on this. Like, it makes them feel like you're not considerate of what they have going on because they feel like that's very important. And you, on the other hand, maybe feel like they're not considering your feelings, and that is important to you. So it is important for both of you to pour into each other, right? But I feel like it's not over and you're not going to give up on this person. Maybe you had in the back of your mind, like, man, should we break up? Or I don't know, maybe we're not compatible. But I don't feel like you're going to leave this person. I feel like you're going to try to work things out with each other. And by first just communicating and understanding each other's needs. Because a lot of times people, you know, we get into relationships just because, oh, I like you, we're cool, but we never really discuss the important things in the beginning, like, oh, like, what do you expect from me? Like, our roles and our love languages and stuff like that. Like, sometimes we don't talk about those things because, like, oh, it's kind of awkward, but we need to talk about those things. We need to make that, like, mainstream. We need to make that normal, okay? Because that's when problems could come up. And when people don't understand each other's needs, each other's desires, or what makes the other feel comfortable, what makes the other person feel loved. And with you, I feel like you need more emotions. You need more an emotional connection with this person. And they're more just like, well, you know, like, we're here, we're hanging out, you know, like, that's all they need. They don't need a lot. But I think you're just wanting a little bit more from them. You want a little more affection, a little more one-on-one time. So I do feel like you guys can work it out. I don't feel like it's like the end or it's totally over. Maybe you've, you know, had some difficulties, right, in, you know, in the recent times, but I feel like things are going to start to work out. I feel like with this person, you kind of have to give them space from time to time and not like smother them, because the more you smother them, the more they're going to want to push back or push away. Like, they don't like to feel like too overwhelmed with like emotions or like feelings. You gotta like just be straight up with them and tell them, like, you know what, you know, this, I understand you're busy in this, but this is how it makes me feel. You know, if you could make more time for this, or let's do this together, I would be a lot happier. Like, not approaching the situation or them in a like emotional reactive way. Like, say it in a very practical way. Like, this is how this and this makes me feel. So this would help me feel better. Or I think let's compromise, or let's, you know, talk about this. Okay. But I do feel like you guys are going to work things out. Like, it's not completely over. Okay, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So we'll continue on in the extended. A link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best.